Alright, we are in Ramparts, which is a location I really like. I didn't spend that much time on this location, like building it, but I think it turned out really well looking. Like, I think it's pretty good. It's distinct, it looks like a battlefield. It's very nice. Also, these catapults, I think it's a nice build. And it was so nice in fact that I copy-pasted that catapult like 3 times. Yeah, like, I could really use a damage upgrade for that bow. But the clear is insane. Look at those splits. It's so obnoxiously loud too, I love it. Plus the bleed is even more bonus damage. Alright. I exploded and it destroyed like everything. Yeah, see these catapult models, I copy-pasted them like 3 times. Because, I mean, why not? And what's the flat? Oh, it actually does decent damage. It's not bad at all. I guess those Outlanders are just much tankier than it seems. Yeah, it still one-shots the floating swords. Oh, I can replenish my arrows. Here is the steel battle sword, some more weapons, and there is also a big Templar item in this chest in the 1.1 update. It's not in this version, but it's in the available version. So yeah, what I was saying is I love these catapults. Love them. I have that axe throw. Alright, so the point of this area is to clear this blockade over here. Spears them. Alright. So there's this corruption blockade here, so we need to get rid of it. And the only way to get rid of it is by getting into the Holy Archives. Really quick. Okay, totem volume maybe. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I think this is definitely the Phantasmagoria moment. Also Rivers of Blood. Okay, keep going, Totem, keep going. That's nice, look at that. Did the Berserker die? Did you get sniped? I think so. Yeah, everything is dead, the Totem is quiet. Yeah, I think the Totem killed him, very nice. I'm kinda getting used to it. Okay, so here is some places you can go. Up here is kinda blocked, but you can go up here, I think. Yeah. If you kinda jump this properly. Almost. I'm a bit fast, so it's a problem. Yeah, you can grab this chest over here. Well, if you lined up yourself properly. Then I'm pretty fast. Oh, I almost had it. Almost had it. Maybe there's a better way to get it, but I always used to do it somewhat like this. I think you can actually also get over there from here. Yeah, there's a chain. Yeah, that would be a fumble. It's ranger only like this, but with that method I showed you, you can get it with any class. But you cannot get this for sure, like this is ranger only, it's the gatekeeper set and another solid set. But here if we go behind this blockade, we can get the helmet of Davoth, which you can't see fully right now, but it basically plays like a heavy metal sound sometimes when you kill stuff. It's very fun. And it gives you a buff when it happens. So it's an interesting helmet, you might not want to miss. Okay, other than that, it's just a couple of battles, some gold, etc, etc. Can get back down here. There's one more place to scavenge. In the bag here. Berserker. Got him. Dispatched. Oh, there's an... Watch out for the Necrolord, these guys are very annoying if there's too many. Alright. And there's a little chest here with a mask. Alright, finally we can go the right way, which is over here. Into this little hole. With a fine ladder. Okay, and here is one of the craziest references of Bomba Evil. So in this chest, for when the end times come upon us, you can get the Broken Dragon Slayer sword, which is a reference to Berserk. And it actually even further encompasses the Berserk saga, because not only is it a crazy sword, like it gives you tons of effects, it's very, very slow, like as you can see, slow. But it has two attacks. It can either use the Slice and Dice, which is just right click. You will dash in front of yourself, violently slicing monsters in your path. So if you want to see it, it's like this. You dash, and you slice. It's Slice and Dice. But the second skill it has, the Whirlwind, you crouch and right click to use it, and you spin in place, furiously slashing all monsters around you, so like this. Yeah, it's very funny. It's very dizzying, it looks even funnier in first person. So yeah, definitely a pretty cool sword. Maybe some of you will want to use it. I will stick to my lance. But you definitely don't want to miss this Easter egg. Well, he fell. And I fell. I shouldn't have done that. I did not actually think it's gonna fling me into outer space. But yeah, here's a good look at the ramparts. Like this location a lot. It's definitely somewhere in my top 10. Like even the gameplay, I like the gameplay of this area as well. This area somehow somewhat reminds me of the Villateria Square, because it's also like a bit open. Like even though you're going down a linear path, it feels a bit more grand than just a dungeon. Here is the Acidic Cleaver, which is ranger only. It's a solid weapon, it's plus 18 attack damage. Which in the 1.1 update is pretty good compared to the lens. The lens has only like plus 15, so this has more. So it's a solid choice. But yeah, this is what I mean. Like you're walking around here, and the world just feels a bit grander than it actually is. Like even though I can walk only around these like well ramparts, I can't really go inside or anything. I can go around the battlefield, but it still feels like you're a part of like a bigger world, you know. That's why I like this area. So you continue through the double door here. Here it's kind of better to just melee everything here. It's a bit cramped. Another gapple. Arrow restock. Potions. Yeah, just like 21 damage. Yeah, 21, 22. And my lance does 70? That's crazy. 70 melee damage is crazy. I'm plowing through these iron hulks. Alright, I'm proccing a lot of explosions. Also, the man at arms wears the double helmet. It's the same model. Just a little fun effect. Here's the strategist. Above for the Templar's absolution. And this area is like just a giant gauntlet, really. Go from room to room, destroying everything in your path. It's very simple. And you know I can enjoy some simple. Just killing some undead knights. Oh, there's Mansion Icaruses. Got him. And here we are finally in the old reliquary. Let's get down there. Gonna be some basic skeletons. So, it's a holy iron. Here we have nothing. It's bait. Casters can just kinda one-shot them really. Where's the Necrolordo? I'm gonna get rid of him. Okay, I'm getting kinda destroyed here. They drove me all the way into the back. God damn. That's quite a swarm here. It's gonna be a berserker, I remember that, because I was a bit cheesy here. Also an impaler. So I gotta be careful around here. I sent the Impaler down flying, so he's gone. Which is a Templar secret. Oh, a gem from a very basic spot. It's always fun. Okay, and here we actually have two paths we can go down. We need to go down both, so let's do this one first because I think it's a lot easier. Let's get rid of them like that. Yeah, like things like the Rivers of Blood is really good for like clearing these parasite or insect kind of enemies. Like whenever I meet one of those swarm guys that just explodes into a bunch of worms, I always tend to use something like Rivers of Blood that just AoE clears them. The Templar's Overhead Slam is really good as well for this. Oh, it's an Incubus. Get out of here. Nothing in there. Gotta get over here. Just jump through all these, kill that, and push the lever. That's one lever, and we need the second, which is on the other hull. But again, we can just kind of plow through these. Use this, and that was a jewel. It's right here. Oh, it's there twice? Hell nah. Wait, what? No, I had one already. No. Oh, it's here. It just doesn't stack because one, yeah, it has a different spelling. But we can sell both of them, so that's fine. But what the hell, he just dropped two jewels, it duplicated. Wait, did it duplicate because of the... It duplicated because of Rage, I think. Holy hell, that's insane. That never happened to me before, never. Put a comment down if that ever happened to you. Here's the obsidian helmet. Very, very heavy, but very, very tanky. Oh no. Don't wanna get into the lens bug. Can't use my ability either. That'd be good. Here's a second obsidian piece, the chest plate. And here's the second lever, and we can finally enter the main room. And here's gonna be a little boss. Let's grab the apple for that. This boss was already teased in some of the videos, so it's no surprise if you've been following my channel. It's the Winged Wrath. Or well, in boss form it's the Servant of the Holy Flame. Okay, I think we summoned the totem, for sure. Because I think there's a little bit of a bug that I don't know if it's still in 1.1, it maybe is. But the totem actually ignores the armor. The boss. I did not mean to tell you about that exploit, but since you've got all the way here into the video, you might as well know that information, why not? The 7 has quite a bunch of attacks. It can be pretty deadly if you are immobile, so watch out. But yeah, the totem will absolutely annihilate him. Alright, GG. And here we have the thing that will destroy the barricade. We can't even see the name. I would have to change the GUI scale. But it's what it is. Here we've got some gapples, money. We got the God's Brilliant Light, which is for Templar, it's a very cool spell, and we've also got the Essence and a Mask, so that's all good. We can travel back to the Ramparts, back to where we came from, and destroy the barricade, which will end this part of the video, or the guide. Oh, look at that. It's glorious! Alright, we're back. Sprinting would actually be faster than bunny hopping, right? I don't think there's an ender chest here. No, it's not. And it's gonna be a perfect hole in the barricade, like so. And finally, after so long, we are returning to Villataria. And that's gonna be in the next part. In the next part of the guide, we are gonna be almost ending. I think there's gonna be 2 more parts. One is gonna be the hold. And the last part is gonna be the Forsaken Land. Or it's, yeah, and that should be about it. So, about 2 more parts left. And we're gonna be done with Bound by Evil. I hope you're enjoying this so far, and I'm gonna see you in the next part.